All right, y'all. Hey, just sending out an invite to have some Coco with Zozo. No homo. and hey, I know it's not politically incorrect to say that, and it sounds you're homophobic. No. That doesn't mean that homosexuals aren't invited to come and watch the commentary and have some Coco. I'm just saying that it's not gay to have some Coco, despite the stigma that's been put on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because we remember Pajama Boy, like how he ruined it. He ruined it for Coco drinkers, man. He kind of made it gay. And it's not gay to have some Coco, especially with your dude Zozo. So ain't no we ain't tripping or anything like that. And especially for those who are of the homosexual persuasion, y'all need to come to the Zoloft, man, and get your head right and stuff like that. You need the Lord just as much as anybody else. That's not an affirmation of what you're doing. It's just straight up. It's like, hey, you need the love of the Lord, not the kind of love that you're going after. Just a friendly reminder there. I know that's not a very popular thing, but hey, man, that's just what we do. It's a sane space. We speak truth up in here anyway. So anyway, I'm just saying it as it is, man, because it looks like I may not have that much, longer left on YouTube, because they want to do that two-step verification now. I got to do a two-step verification. And this is the funny thing about it, y'all. The two-step verification thing that they're making people do, content creators do. Here's the thing. It says when I go in to like do a live stream like what I'm doing right now for, I guess, the past couple of weeks, they've been sending this warning up that says two-step. You have to turn on a two-step verification in order to go ahead and continue in the YouTube studio. Now, after November 1st, I guess, there's going to be certain privileges that are taken away from you. And, they're just constantly tightening the noose, right? Just putting the squeeze on you. And this two-step verification, and I started doing it. It's like, dude, this is just more of y'all wanting to get into my business. It's like y'all already snoop around with our stuff. It's like you're already basically so much into our lives. It's like you can't even think something. You just think something. And it freaking appears. You start getting advertisement for it and stuff like that. It's creepy, man. It's really, really creepy. So you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you guys have seen it too. It's like, dude, I know that I didn't say this out loud. I was just thinking this. And now all of a sudden I'm seeing ads for it and stuff like that. And the content that I'm seeing is pointing to stuff like this. So this stuff goes on, man. And, I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm long tired of feeding the monster, and I'm just using YouTube right now just to kind of promote, stuff that goes on in my website. That's where my content is being loaded up from. I'm not trying to feed other third-party platforms or anything like that. Running around in circles trying to promote my stuff. My stuff has been shadow banned so bad. It's just, it's basically just thrown deep in the ditch. I'm like, hey, if I'm gonna struggle with trying to promote my brand, I'm not going to send people to third-party websites. And people be like, well, don't you want to be seen? I'm not seen. That's the thing about it. If I'm going to struggle to be seen, why struggle to be seen on a third-party platform? I just do it from my website. It's my own space. If I'm going to fight for that, why not do it from my own territory, right? So at any rate, YouTube is saying that this two-step verification needs to be done. I'm like, nah, man, that's it. And here's the kicker. It says all monetizing creators will need to turn on two-step verification. I've been a YouTube partner surely for over 10 years, I think. 10 years, I think I've been a YouTube partner. I hadn't been paid, and I don't know how long, right? It's one, YouTube hardly lets anybody see my videos anyway, so I can't really make any money. And whatever money I do make, they won't pay me. They flat out, I have a notification. We're withholding your payments indefinitely. I may never get anywhere. I can't do the you know how you got the super chat? Folks were like telling me, hey man, I'd love to support you through super chat. Do super chat. I can't use super chat because YouTube won't tell me where to collect my payments. Nowhere. They won't answer me. I can't find it. It's not anywhere. It's totally hidden from me. So YouTube was collecting the payments, but wouldn't tell me how to get a payout. So anybody who paid for the super chat, I never saw any of that money. YouTube took that money. I hope you were able to get a refund, and I tried to put up links to tell people this is who you might be able to talk to. Maybe you'll have some luck getting a hold of these people, because I sure can't. They ignore me. The only time they pay attention to me to monitor my videos, and make sure that my view counts stay low, or banning my videos and stuff like that. But the kick in the face right here is all monetizing creators will need to turn on this two-step verification. It's why are you sending me this? You demonetized me. You don't pay me, right? So YouTube does not pay me and runs ads in my videos anyway. Be running ads on my website and stuff like that. I go in there and say, hey man, I can't even cancel AdSense. I can't even cancel. They won't even let me cancel it, right? They make me keep that page. It's ridiculous, man. So with this two-step verification thing, that's why I'm saying, no, man, I ain't doing y'all in my life enough, and have done enough to like just, just screwing people. So, after, I guess, November 1st, I guess the consequences of not going along with their program will get you cut off. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do these live stream promos anymore. But like I said, I want to do this stuff for my website anyway. Why should I be dependent on YouTube? I shouldn't have to be dependent on YouTube. This fascist authoritarian media conglomerate that they've become, who's deciding that people are going to live by what they deem as free speech and all that sort of stuff. No, man, I'm good. Like I said, I'll keep the platform, I guess, as long as I can to just promote what I've done at my website. But in terms of like feeding my content to YouTube, after like I said, after November 1st, I don't even know if I'll be able to do live streams. I hope I'm wrong. I'd still like to be able to use these to promote. But in terms of like, making YouTube like the home of my content, no. And the same thing with Rumble. I know folks want me to go to Rumble. I've been on Rumble for years. No, it's not a viable solution for me. People can't find me on Rumble. No matter how easy, it's like my name is in there clearly. I got like 3 channels on Rumble, right? 3 channels, right? With my name on it. And people when people say, you should go to Rumble, it means you haven't looked for me there. So, no, I don't want to, no. I don't want to divide all my content up between all these different places. If people really want to see me on these different platforms, share my work there. Why do I actually have to be there? If there was an interest for my work there, people would be sharing my work there. You see what I'm saying? It's like same thing with Facebook. Facebook, I had a presence on Facebook before I had an account on Facebook. People were already sharing my stuff on Facebook. Same thing with Twitter. That's why I ended up joining Twitter. That's why I ended up joining Facebook. And then my accounts blew up from there, right? That's not happening now. So it is what it is. I'm just saying, when people say that these things are an answer to my shadow banning problems, no, they're not. Trust me, I have experience with this. So it's like and some people just try to beat it into you. It's like, no, man, you got to do this. You got to. I'm like, look, you haven't experienced this like I have. I know it seems like it would work. Sometimes these people sound like liberals. Liberals think socialism would work. It's like, no, in theory, yeah, it'll work. It'll work great. I know it seems like it'll work. I know it does, right? For me, it doesn't. Trust me, it doesn't. I've got decimating experience with this in terms of a career, all right? It doesn't work. So at any rate, like I said, man, after this, after November, I don't know what I'll be able to do as far as live streaming goes, but I mean, we'll figure it out. Like I said, they're always just, kind of tightening the noose, but, I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to go ahead and do a commentary cause I feel like just having some Coco with y'all, right? Have some Coco, talk about some stuff that went on in the news. I think we'll talk about what's going on with Southwest Airlines. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about, what else is what's going on that I might want to talk about? We got that Southwest Airlines. I hear the Seventh-day Adventists are losing, or they're not getting all the members that they want and stuff like that. That should be interesting. We'll talk a little bit about that. I don't know, and whatever else comes down the pipe that I don't really care about, but I do care about my country. So this stuff has a lot to do with it. So we'll talk about that. All right, y'all. So. Thank you guys for being here right now. I see you guys right here. I see my Captain Spire, Namshi. I hope I said that right. Please forgive me if I screwed up the name. I hope I said it right. Miss In Spirit, Eric Madsen, Reed, Saldrin, Sofa King, Mr. 79, Jose Contreras. I hope and all y'all. If I missed any names, I'm my bad. My bad, because you know I love y'all, and it's hard for me to multitask, like being like a cool host and trying to do a commentary at the same time. But Imprez, I see you up in here, so hopefully you guys will just cruise over onto the website, and I should be streaming there in a few minutes. Probably within 20 minutes. So hopefully not won't even take me that long. I'm just gonna do my reset up, and then we'll kick it off from there. So hope to see you guys in a few. The link is in the description box.